Hi everyone, this video is to help you get started with WeVideo. WeVideo is an online web app that can be used on any PC, Mac, or Chromebook. It's a nice tool for creating great looking projects. It doesn't have quite as many of the fancy features of more powerful programs, but it is convenient, easy to learn, and free for students when they use their IPSD accounts. I hope that this video will help you with the creation of your own WeVideo. Hopefully you will not run into any trouble, but if you do, you can always send me an email or stop by my room. And my email is jill_casey at ipsd.org, or you can stop by room 352. That's where I normally am, or you can stop in the math office at room 251. Okay, so let's get started learning how to use WeVideo. So the first thing you need to do is go to the WVHS webpage and use the single sign-on link like you normally do. Click the WeVideo link after you go through the single sign-on. Remember that everything is organized alphabetically on the single sign-on, so WeVideo should be towards the bottom of the single sign-on page. Once you click on that, you'll sign in using your Google account, your school Google account, and you should end up at the dashboard page. The top of the dashboard will look like this, so this image across the top up here. The next thing that you need to do then is to actually start uploading any videos, images, or music that you might want to include in your project. So you will click on Media, and when that opens up, then you will look for this button, which will ask you to upload the things that you want to put into your project. You can choose things from your computer, from your Google Drive, from Dropbox, anything that you'd like to include, usually things that are related to each other. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is actually start creating it. So you'll go to the dashboard, so this button here at the top. So I'm going to click on it here. And you should have something that opens up like this. So you're going to create a new project. So here's what we're going to do. You can create a video edit, which a video edit lives inside a project, and it's where you create your video. And then you can create a project. As a project is a collection of video edits, usually of the same topic or event. So if you have one video you want to edit, you do it here. And then if you want to add several of them, you put them in here. You can also, which is what I'm going to do now, add images to your project. So that's the creation that we're going to make now. So click on Next. We're going to give this a title. I'm going to call this example 2, see if it'll let me do that. And once I get here, I then am going to choose the images that I want to work with. So I'm going to choose this wildlife video and then some flowers and animal images just to show you that, how to put everything together. So a bunch of different things here to include. Okay, it says we're done, but we're not even close to done, so we really just started. So we're actually going to create our video now. Once we get in here, there are so many things we can do, but really the first thing you need to do is add the media that you have already uploaded. So I'm just going to be clicking the plus button on each of these images to add them into my video here. And notice that they're popping up below in kind of this little slide that's below. Okay, so I've added all the images that I want. And once I have added them, I can decide if I like the order. If I don't like the order, I just start dragging them back and forth and moving them around so they end up where I want them to be. I can add a title by clicking on the Open Clip Editor here. And the title that I add, I'm going to call this example 2. And you can choose to have different fonts. You can change the color of your what you're saying here. You can bold, you can make the font bigger or smaller, whatever you would like to do with it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is pick a theme. So over here on this button, there's all these different themes of making the backgrounds look interesting. So I think I'll go with simple. It comes with music also, or not. This one doesn't, I guess. I think some of them do. Okay, there. But maybe I do want to pick my own music, so I'm going to pick simple. So I'm going to use this theme. And then now I'm going to go in and pick the music that I would like to listen to. So all of these choices that come free with it, this one sounds great, or you can upload your own. Okay, so once you've picked a theme, now you can do some other fun things. For instance, I like to change the transitions. There's a bunch of transitions. So when I hit that button in the middle, it creates a transition that you can put different for each screen. So for instance, this one here, burn, the image kind of burns in and out. You can make it look like a puzzle, all different kinds of cool, fun transitions, just to make it more interesting as you're doing the project. You can also make how long that this particular image shows up be shorter or longer depending on what you want. So for instance, right here, let's say this one's 39 or quick 4 seconds here for each of them. See it happening there. Maybe I don't like the length of that. So up here, I'm going to shrink that down. Maybe that koala bear's on that. It's playing for just too long. So I am going to play him for just a short period of time. So here it comes. So he goes through really fast, and then everything else goes more slowly. Maybe I want to give the name to my koala bear, so I'm going to click on edit here, and I am going to type koala bear in this spot. And again, same thing applies as always before. I can change its location, I can make it bigger, smaller, etc. Okay, so once you've done all this fun stuff to your project, you can finally finish it up by clicking on the finish button over here. Give it a name. So again, I'm going to call this example 2. Hit set, and once you're here, it's going to tell you how, what it's going to look like when it's done. Notice it says that everything will automatically be saved to your WeVideo account. Once it finishes, then you'll have tons of options on what to do with it. So you can see here that this is 1 minute and 6 seconds of what I created, and you will be able to share this with your friends, teachers, parents, classmates, whatever you need, by sharing it in a variety of ways using the share link over here, or there's actually a video link that you can include in whatever you need to do. So I hope this has given you a lot of information about WeVideo. And again, remember, if you have any questions for me, please come and find me. Thanks, everybody.